All right, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right, so today we're doing polls. Get my cheat sheet out. I'll forget something. All right. All right, so let's start, since it's so cold outside, let's start with warming up a little bit first. So we're gonna start with our cat and cow with the pole. If you don't want to use the pole, that's fine, you can do it just regular. Starting out with the hands probably just a little bit below the shoulder. And then we're gonna bend the knees, dip the chin. This is our exhale, cat. On the inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. Exhale, back to cat. Do you guys want to come on the other side? There's room over here. If you want to go over in the sun, be warmer. Nice bend in the knees, dip the head. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, back. Excellent. All right. Next, we're going to do our laterals. Go that way. It's that way around. Otherwise, you're on screen. There you go. You can be Don for today. All right.
I'm done for the day.
So we'll put the pole in one hand, and we're just going to do one side at a time. So we're going to inhale, bring this arm up and over. Exhale, bring it back. So if you are warming up still, maybe don't go as far. If you've been out and about and you feel like you want to, you can go all the way over. Let's do two more. I lost count. Okay, I think that was the last one.
25.
All right, so we'll switch sides. Inhale this arm up and exhale back. So I didn't say it on the first side, but if you push in with that opposite foot, so my left hand and my right foot, you're going to get a little bit more stretch maybe in the ribs. And two more. And last one. That might have been three, but that's okay. Nobody's counting correctly anyway. All right, let's do our twist. So we're still warming up, so we're going to do it gently. And your choice where you want the pole, or if you want to do it without the pole, that's fine too. If you're a little crowded in there, maybe you don't want the pole. All right, so somewhere like this, you could go up higher, you could go down lower. So we want to inhale and lift the spine nice and tall, and then on the exhale, we're going to bring it to one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale to one side. Excellent. And let's go one more time each side. All right, and then we're gonna go back to our cat and cow that we started with. And again, you can do it with the pole or without. I'll be right back. Keep going. Exhale into your cat. Inhale, cow. Matching the breath with the movement. Excellent. All right, and then back to neutral. We're gonna warm up the feet a little bit, and then we're gonna do some half sun salutations because that's gonna warm us up. All right, so if you want, you can put the pole down, use a chair, use the wall, whatever, or use the pole. So we're gonna do some feet work. So first thing, lifting one foot up, making circles around. If you'd rather do this seated, you can do both at the same time. Circles, and then pronate, supinate, so the bottom of the foot goes in and the bottom of the foot goes out, back and forth. Excellent. And then my favorite, open up the toes and then relax them. Nice. And then we're going to set the foot all the way down. And we're going to play with the arches of the foot. So we're going to pull the big toe and the heel towards each other, making the arch on the inside of the foot. And then relax that. And then do it again because it feels so good. And then relax that. And then the outside edge. So pinky toe and heel pull together. And then relax. And then again. And relax. Excellent. And if you want, shake that foot out, and we'll switch to the other side. So lifting that foot up, making circles one way and then the other. Very nice. And then supinate and pronate. So sole of the foot towards the center, sole of the foot towards the outside, back and forth. Good for the ankles. Excellent. All right, and then we're going to set the foot down and work on those arches. Big toe to heel, pulling that up, that inner arch, like a suction cup. And then relax, and then do it again. And then relax. Nice. And then the other side, pinky toe and heel, pull that side of the foot up, and then relax. And again, arch it up and relax. And then we'll shake out that foot. Nice. All right. Half sun salutations. So if you don't like to use the pole for this, you can set it down. And then two options with the arms. So when we have the pole, we're going to go up. I'll show you first before we do it. And then exhale, coming down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale down. And then bring it all the way up and then back down. So that's option A. Option B would be up and then down. Inhale halfway up with the pole. Exhale down. And then inhale back up. That may not have looked very different, but you'll feel it. And then if you prefer without the pole, with the arms out to the side, if you have back issues, that might be a little bit easier on the spine. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. So we're going to inhale, bring it up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Soften the knees. Going down just as far as is comfortable. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees nice and deep. Inhale, push in with the feet. Pull comes all the way up. And then exhale down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice soft knees. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees nice and deep. Inhale. All the way up. And then exhale down. All right, one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, soft knees. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, all the way up, pushing with the feet. And exhale. Excellent. All right. Let's do some, what do we want to do next? Let's do some hip rotations. So we're going to start with one leg at a time. We'll start with lifting my right knee. So I have the pull in my left hand. So we're going to lift this right leg up, bend at the knee, and then we're going to make circles out and around. 4, 5, and then we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to lift it up, back, and forward. Excellent. All right, release that side. Let's do the other side. Lift that knee up, out and around. Nice. And then let's go the opposite direction, out and then back in front. Nice. All right, release that. All right, so let's do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to take the pole and rest it on the shoulder here. Kind of right there. And then we're going to bring the wrist and kind of drape the hands over, because we're not gripping onto it, we're just relaxing that. Then we're going to make little circles here, so we're just going to go like that. You guys got it? Excellent, and then we're going to reverse direction. You can have the knees be a little soft so you're not hyperextending. Excellent. All right, so then we're going to go and do big circles next. So if you have shoulder issues, just be gentle with yourself and listen to your body. If it says don't do this, then don't do it. All right, so we're going to go up and then we're going to make big circles. You can go behind the head if you want, or keep it in front, depending on that shoulder mobility. Excellent. And then let's reverse direction. Can always tell, you always start with your favorite side. The second side's usually more difficult. All right. Excellent. All right, release that. Let's do our hip movements. So we're going to bring the pole kind of right at the top of the pelvis, and feet can be nice and wide, arms can be out as far as is comfortable, and we're going to start with those small little circles. So engaging the core a little bit, pull the belly button in. And then when you're ready, we're going to switch directions. All right. So let's come back to center. We're going to bring the hands in a little bit closer to the back. Kind of like that. or whatever the shoulders will allow. And we're gonna do a baby back bend. So just as far as is comfortable. If you have a propensity for getting dizzy, then don't go very far, just maybe a little bit. Yeah, and we'll use the breath. So feet are nice and wide. Check in with the toes, and we're gonna look straight ahead. On the inhale, we're gonna look up towards the ceiling, and the hips are gonna come forward a little bit. So you don't need to go very far. And then exhale, come back. And then we'll do it again. Inhale. And exhale back to center. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. All right. Well, let's do, we're going to do around the world, and then we'll start on our warrior series. All right. So around the world, technically it's like halfway around the world. Just need to specify there's a technicality here. All right. So we're going to have the pole in one hand. Doesn't matter. Just do both sides evenly. One foot stays where it is. The other one, we're going to tap forward and then a half circle around. And then we get behind, then you bring it back to center. And then a couple more times. One of these days I'll practice my about face, and then we can do that in class with the poles. But I don't remember till I get here, so. All right, one more time here. And then we're gonna go backwards. So step back and then out, around to the front, and then back to center. Back, out, and center. And one more time. Nice. And we're gonna switch sides. And we'll go forward first. Step to the front, out to the side. Back to center. Excellent. And one more time. Nice. And now backwards. Turn, step back, out, and back to center. And one more time. Back, out, front, center. Nice. All right, so let's do our warrior one to start. And as you might remember, I like to warm up the knees first. So we're gonna turn one foot out, step that first foot forward. Straight leg, inhale, exhale, bend. So we're aiming for that second and third toe. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. And then push off and step back. We'll switch sides, turn that foot out, step the second foot forward. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. And then push off and step back. So my favorite warrior one with the pole is when we come down and do that one. Does that work? Okay. So we're going to turn one foot out, step that first foot forward. Pole is in the hand with the foot that's in the back. So my right foot is in front, my left foot in back, left hand on the pole. All right, guys, ready? So we're gonna inhale, bend that front knee, arm comes up. Exhale, we're gonna fold forward, arm swoops down towards the floor. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. And then exhale, straighten the leg, arm comes down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep back up. Exhale, down. Nice. Last time. Inhale, bend the knee, arm comes up. Exhale, fold forward. Just as far as is comfortable. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, done. Nice. Push off, step back. Switch sides, turn that foot out, step the other foot forward. And here we go. We're going to inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, fold forward over that bent leg. Inhale, sweep that arm back up. Exhale, down. Nice. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, down. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, done. Excellent. Push off, step back. All right, so let's go ahead and do some balance. So we have 2 moving balances. Let's do palm tree pose first. So this one has a lot of options, at least 3 that I can think of right now. So you can do it without the pole. You can do a chair, wall. With the pole, you can do it like 1 foot, 1 arm, or the way I'm going to do it is up on the toes, pole comes up, and then exhale down. So that's what I'm going to do. So you guys can do any version of that. 1 arm, both feet, or any of those options. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. So we're going to inhale, coming up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Looks good. If you want to make it more difficult, you can come up and then stay up on the feet for a breath or 2. And then come down. Or if it's easier just to keep going, that's fine too. Or you can do just the arms or just the feet. Multitude of choices here. Nice. All right, 1 more. Excellent. All right. So let's do our Karate Kid warrior, or not warrior, flying crane next. And then this one has so many options too. So you can do it one-sided, with the arm out and the knee up. You can do it without the pole. I'm going to do the pole and opposite knee. I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right, so pole comes up, 1 knee comes up, and then the other side. So that's what I'm going to do. You guys know all the other options. Ready? Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Nice. All right. 1 last time each side, or finish off evenly. Nice. All right. So let's do Warrior 2 next. And we'll add side angle pose, and peaceful warrior. All right, so for warrior 1, the pole is in the front. For warrior 2, the pole is in the back. So we'll step 1 foot forward. The back foot is closer to 90 degrees. And we're gonna bring the pole in the arm that's in the back, and then bring the front arm forward, bend that front knee. And let's take a couple breaths here before we go anywhere. Just check in, make sure your feet are where you want them. Torso is perpendicular to the floor. Excellent. All right, we're going to bend that front elbow. Forearm comes to that front leg, side angle pose. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and bring that front arm up to peaceful warrior. You can look at the horizon or up towards that thumb, depending on your balance today. On your next exhale, back down to side angle pose. And again, inhale, peaceful warrior. One more time through, exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, peaceful warrior. Oh, I forgot to say, if you want, you can reach back and touch your pole, but that's okay, don't fall over. All right, back to warrior 2. Take a breath or so here. Nice, and then drop the arm and step the feet back together. All right, check out the legs. And then let's do the other side. All right, pole goes in the other hand. Bend that front knee over that front ankle, front hand in the front. All right, and let's take a couple breaths here, checking in with the body. See if everything's where you want it to be. Excellent. All right, here we go. Exhale, side angle pose, bend the elbow, forearm comes to that front leg. And then when you're ready, inhale, peaceful warrior. You can look up at that thumb or at the horizon. And then we're gonna exhale back to side angle pose. And inhale again, peaceful warrior. One more time through, exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, peaceful warrior. Nice. Back to warrior 2. Take a breath or so here. And then drop the arm and step the feet back together. All right, shake out the legs. All right, how about some more balance poses? Let's start with our fabulous tree pose. Again, you can do it without the pole, do it with the chair, the wall, or with the pole. So we're gonna decide which leg you're gonna start with first. That foot is gonna stay where it is. And sometimes the pole works in one hand, sometimes in the other, either way. And starting with that heel above the ankle for our kickstand with the feet. If you have your balance here and you want to go up higher, you can bring your foot up if you want. You can go below the knee or above the knee, not on the knee. All right, and then we're going to take this other arm and grow your branch. And sometimes it's fun to move it. So exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it back up. Or not, you can keep it stationary. Keeping that straight leg strong around the hip, engage those muscles. The other hip is open to the side. Take a breath or so. And then coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. All right, shake out that, at least the straight leg. You can shake out both. All right, and then let's do the other side. Heel above the ankle of the other foot. Check in with the straight hip, so that's popping out. You want that nice and straight. And you can have the pole in the same arm if you like, if that's better balance for you, that's fine. And then if you want, you can grow your branch or your branches. If you have your balance, you want to bring your foot up higher, you're welcome to do that. So we're going to inhale, and exhale, bring that arm down. Out to the side, keep it up. Just move the hand, whatever you like. If you get a little wobbly, extend from the crown of the head. You come out, know that you can come back in. And then when you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully. Check it out. All right. Let's do Warrior 3. All right, so we have some options with Warrior 3. If you want to put your pole down and use a chair, I'll show you options with the chair. You can do it on the seat. One leg comes up, one leg is straight. If that's too low, you can do it at the back of the chair, like that. So that's those two options. Otherwise, with the pole, we'll do it that way. All right. So we're going to have the pole in the opposite arm of the leg that's straight. So I'm going to start with my right leg straight. Left arm holds the pole. Other arm comes out to the side. So I'm going to do kind of like a T here. Toes of that back foot are behind me before I lift my leg up. And then I'm hinging on that hip joint of the straight leg and lifting that back foot up. So extend back through the heel so the toes point down towards the floor. Breathe. Nice strong leg, maybe a little bend in that knee if it feels overextended on the back of that leg. Breathing, excellent. And when you're ready to come out, we're going to bend that front knee a little bit and then come back up. Nice. All right, let's switch arms and we're going to switch legs. And you might find one side is easier than the other. All right, so you can have arms out to the sides, or some people like them forward. That's hard to do it behind with the pole. All right, ready? Toes back behind of the leg that's coming up. And then we're going to lift that leg up, hinging at that straight leg hip joint. Extend back with the heel, forward with the crown of the head. Breathing. Excellent. And then to come out, we're going to bend that front knee a little bit and stand up. Set that foot down and shake it out. All right, let's do the next one is pigeon. So again, you can use your chair, but make sure the chair is on the mat. I'm just going to show you over here. So you can bring that leg up on the chair like this, and then come into your pigeon like that. Or just hold on to the chair and come in like that. Otherwise, the pole, here we go. So we're going to bend both knees. We're going to take one ankle and put it on this little shelf you made with your knee. All right, pole can be in either hand and wherever you like on the floor, closer in or further out. You can bring this other arm out or up or on the hip. And we're going to take a couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, you can stay here or you can fold forward a little bit. Arm comes down in front. So this is our sleeping pigeon. And then coming up. and uncross and shake it out. Nice. All right. Let's do the other side. So we're going to bend the knees and bring that opposite ankle on that little shelf. Take a couple breaths here. Excellent. If you want to do your sleeping pigeon, fold forward. Very nice. And then when you're ready, push in with that straight leg, coming up to standing. Release that leg, shake it out. All right, we're going to do our last crazy standing balancing pose next. We're going to do dancer. This one with the chair, grabbing the ankle or the foot of that opposite. So again, standing on left leg, grab that right foot with the right hand. Option A, or you can do it with the pole. All right, you guys ready? Pole in one hand, we're going to grab that opposite foot with that hand, and then we're going to point that knee down towards the floor. And then you can stay here if this is enough, which it might be. Or if you want, you can add a little more difficulty, point that knee towards that back wall. And then we're going to come back down, point the knee towards the floor, and release the foot and shake it out. Both sides, maybe even the hands and the arms. All right, let's do the other side. We're going to grab that foot or ankle with the other hand. Point that knee towards the floor. And then we're going to send, if you want, you can stay there. Otherwise, send that knee towards that back wall. I forgot to do this on the other side. If you want, you can lift the pole up. Or not, that's fine. All right, coming out nice and slow. Point the knee towards the floor and then release the foot and shake it out. All right. So we're going to do triangle pose next. All right, so this is similar to warrior two legs. Pole is in front this time though. And again, you can do this without the pole, you can do it with a chair. All right, so front leg stays mostly straight. You can have a little bend in that knee if that's comfortable. And we're going to bring both arms to the pole. And we're going to go just as far as is comfortable. So what I want you to pay attention to is the upper torso, so kind of at the shoulder line. So we're going to walk the front hand down, and we're going to bring the head, so we're looking under that other arm. And if you want, you can walk further down. Again, just being mindful of that front knee. Take a breath or so, and then walk it back up. Bend that front knee and step the feet back together. When you're ready, step that other foot back. And then front arm in front. And then we're going to take the other arm and bring it over to the pole. We're going to walk that lower hand down. So my right foot's in front, my right hand is going to be lower. And then turning and looking under that left arm, or vice versa, if you went the other way. Keeping a little softness in that front knee. Breathing. Excellent. And then when you're ready to come out, walk the hand up. Bend that front knee and step the feet back together. Shake out the legs. All right, now we're gonna do our fabulous pyramid pose. So again, without the pole or with, that's fine either way. Legs are similar but different. So both feet point towards the front of the mat. And we're gonna step 1 foot forward. So if this is a wobbly pose for you, bring the feet wider on the mat, like that. Or you can have them closer in. So this is gonna affect your balance, how close in they are. If you're imagining there's a straight line down the center of your mat and your feet are on either side of it. All right, so without the pole, it's a forward fold, hinging at the hips. With the pole, it can be in the opposite hand of the foot that's in front. You can do hands at the heart, reverse prayer, whichever you like. I'm gonna do the pole in front. And then this other hand, just gonna bring behind the back. All right, so inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge at that front hip socket, joint, whatever you call it. And then a little softening in that front knee. In theory, this pose has a straight leg in the front, like the triangle, but best not to overextend anything. Excellent. And then to come back up, we're going to push the feet away from each other. Inhale and use the pole. And then bend the knee and step it forward. Excellent. All right, let's do the other side. And again, feet can be nice and wide away from each other or either side of that invisible line. And switch hands with the pole or keep it in that same one, that's fine too. We're going to inhale, lift up, and then exhale, hinge at that hip. Forward fold. Take a breath or so here. And then to come out, we're going to inhale, push the feet away from each other. You can use the pole. And then bend that front knee and step the feet together. Excellent. All right. I feel like we need some wide-legged. Yes, because I think we got just about everything. I have to find some new poses for you guys so you don't get bored. All right. I'm going to go sideways on my mat. You can keep the same width. Like if you just want to be this wide as your mat, or you can turn sideways on your mat too. All right, so just be gentle on your knees. Give them a little bend if you like. And then we're gonna do wide-legged cat and cow. If you would prefer to do regular cat and cow, that's totally fine too. And if you wanna take a break from the pole, you're welcome to do that as well. Otherwise, here we go. So hands are gonna be below that shoulder line. And we're gonna exhale. Cat, bend the knees, tuck the chin. And then on the inhale, rounding up, looking up. If you want to go a little deeper and drop the head below the arms, you can do that. Cat, and then inhale, cow. And again, if you have a tendency to get dizzy, don't go up so high with your cat, or I'm sorry, with your cow. Excellent. All right, and then coming back to neutral, let's do our, we're gonna do rainbow pose. Let's see if we can do this. All right, so that is, actually we're gonna put the poles down to do this one. So just put it so you're not gonna fall over it. Hinging at the hips again, we're gonna exhale, fold forward. The arms come down in front wherever they reach, that's fine. If you don't reach the floor, that's okay. If you step your feet wider apart, you can get closer to the floor. A little yoga trick, right? A little softness in the knee. We're going to inhale and bring that left arm up. And exhale, bring it down. Other side, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, back. Inhale, right. Exhale, back. One more time, each side, inhale, left. Exhale, back. And last time, last side, inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Bend the knees. Hands come to the hips. Push the feet away. Inhale. Coming up. And then we're going to heel toe the feet back together. If your feet were really wide, it's going to take you a while. All right. Let's do pinwheel. Arms out to the side. And we're going to take that right hand and touch it anywhere on the left side. Knee, hip, shin, ankle, wherever. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, over. Actually, you could probably do this with a pole if you had one hand in front. But that's okay. We started here. Awesome. And one more time, each side. Nice. We'll drop the arms and heel toe feet back together. So let's do one more round of half sun salutation, and then we'll come down to the floor. You can do it with or without the pole. I'm going to do it with the pole, and I'm going to do wide legs. So you can do it without the pole, normal legs, without the pole, wide legs, with the pole, narrow legs, or wide legs, however you want to do it. So I'm going to do wide since my mat is this way. But you can do it however you like. All right, ready? Here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale all the way up. And exhale down. All right, we're going to do two more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale all the way up. And exhale down. Nice, last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale all the way up. And exhale, done. Excellent. If you want to come into a squat before you come down to the floor, you're welcome to do that. We're done with the poles. So you can set them off to the side. If you want to just sit on the floor, you're welcome to do that too. And then whenever you're ready, coming and sitting on the floor. All right, let's do an open and close twist. So we're going to bend the right knee, right foot comes into the mat. And extend that left arm over that left leg. On the inhale, lift and extend that left arm up. And then exhale, it can come on the outside or around in front. Right hand comes behind the spine, push into the earth, inhale, lift. On the exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. So let's take a couple breaths here. Each time you inhale, lift the spine up. On the exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine. Keeping that extended leg engaged. And one more breath here. And unwind. Keep the legs where they are. We're going to extend that left arm over that left leg again. Gaze follows the thumb. We're going to inhale. This is our open twist. That arm goes out towards the left side. Back as far as is comfortable. Excellent. And then exhale. Bring it back. Nice. All right, switch legs. Send that right arm over that right leg. We're going to inhale, lift and extend. On the exhale, in front or behind that left knee. Left hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Each time you inhale, lift the spine. On the exhale, belly button in. One more breath here. And then we'll unwind. Bring that right arm back over that right leg. Gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, open towards that back wall. And exhale, bring it back. Nice. All right. Let's come back onto the spine. So feet up at the top of the mat. Hands on the knees, rolling back onto the flat of the back. We're going to bring the knees in. You can bring the forehead towards the knees. And release. Head comes down. And then we're going to bring the feet down to the mat. And we're going to do the magic 3 here. So we're going to start with pelvic tilts. So you can push in with the feet and the tailbone's going to pop up, flatten out the lower back. And then release that back to neutral. And then going through so the tailbone comes down towards the floor. And then back and forth. So opening up the sacrum and the very end of the spine. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring the knees back into the chest. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Apanasana. And 1 or 2 more here. Very nice. Let's bring the feet down to the mat. And your choice. You can keep the knees bent, feet in the mat, or extend both legs all the way straight out. We're going to start with arms down by your sides. On the inhale, arms up overhead to the floor above you. And exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale, arms coming up. And exhale, arms back down by your sides. Legs are zipped up together, toes point up towards the ceiling. Opening up that upper back. And relaxing it after all that hard work we did. Excellent. And then we're going to release the legs and the feet away from each other. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades under and release the arms away from the torso. Palms up or palms down, however that feels in the shoulders. And I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And we're going to do a full body relaxation. Walking up the body. Relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Release those hip joints. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts sink out the top of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, we're going to finish with a breath of joy. So it looks like this. Hands start on the heart. We're going to inhale, hands come down, arms come up, and then fingertips touch. Exhale, arms come all the way down and around, hands back to the heart. 3 times. We're ready. Here we go. Inhale, hands down, arms up, fingertips touch. Exhale, arms down, hands back to the heart. And again, inhale, hands down, arms up, fingertips touch. Exhale, down and around, hands to heart. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Palms together. And namaste. Thank you, guys.
He's going behind his executives. You know, setting on-